Okay guys, the dogs are outside and I was having an idea for this tag. So we have a nice big incision, so I put a booklet inside. So just put this on its place. And I was thinking, because we did cut this out, this piece, would look amazing if we just put this right here. Then I thought, maybe it's nice to put a Santa Claus inside. So this looks nice, doesn't it? And then we just kind of make this fitting. So what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna find a 1/2 inch strip. I do have it right here. And I'm gonna put that on here. Okay, smooch the edges, always smooch the edges, always smooch the edges. Okay, this is nice and straight. Yep, I'm gonna start with this. Let's start with this. Okay. Then we need to have a background for this one. Let's just peel this out. Let's see, because we do have plenty leftovers. Let's just use it all. Use it all. Like to have some white edges to be seen instead of gluing all the papers white perfect against, but that's just my okay. Here we have a piece that we can use. This one is too small. Just gonna use whatever I have first. Always do that. Maybe this is too much, but just use it. I'm always amazed as soon as I cut my new paper collection. I always think, well, will all the papers fit so nicely to each other? But as soon as I start, I always amazed, but wow, yeah, they do fit wonderful together. And actually I was planning on this page to make a pink page, but now with all the green, it looks amazing. I really like it. Alright, definitely now we need to end with some pink, but I don't have those much pink left, so we do need a pink one for the bottom. Flowery to bring that back. Yep. Let's let's use the flowers to bring the vibe back. Oh, my daughter had yesterday a wonderful idea for a next little break for us two. A Harry Potter weekend. Oh my gosh. That I love. I do see so many cool things that has to do with Harry Potter, and I love all the Harry Potter movies. Absolutely. I even read a few books of them, and yes, the books are better than the movies, but oh my gosh, I love it. So she said, yeah, I want to do a Harry Potter theme out with my mom. Ooh, cool. I love it. So, and there were so many options to do. So we definitely need, I think, a visit to England. London maybe. Need to think of, definitely want to have a visit to the castle. I know some of you, well not you, but some of the reviews saying the visiting to the castle is not that worthy because you do not see that much. But yes, still, even to look at it in real life, I think would be perfect. Alright, so now I have, and I'm definitely going to do the back as well to give it more sturdiness, but for now, let's put this in here. Our funky tag. Yep. Then I first go see where I want to add my, no, I think I first gonna start with this piece, and then yes, I am gonna glue the bottom. Just a nice edge. So I'm gonna stay on my edge that I previously glued down, the 1/2 inch. Okay, now I am gonna glue down my center on its place. So glue down as close as you can go to the edges. But guys, if you have some recommendations to have a nice Harry Potter weekend, and maybe you already did something like that, just give me some cool advice if you want. Let's say, yep, this fits nice. Alright, now what I like to do is to cut this off. Here we go. Oh, this one we can maybe not with an edge. Here we go. And then, well, yeah, actually this needs to cut equal. Alright. Here we go. Okay, cool. Yep, and then of course this looks ridiculous, but everything is to be adjusted. Here we go, and then we definitely gonna go glue down piece fitting on the back. Let's see which one. I think this one I might like. Let's check. Well, you also can just put this one on. Go. I'm gonna do this as well, so I know exactly where this ends. And for this one, I am gonna cut on the inside of the pencil mark. And again, guys, if you don't like fussy cutting, well, I don't like as well. If you just take your time for it, put an extra glasses on. If you don't see it that well, I also have glasses on. Just take your time. That's actually for everything that you just take your time for. Let's see if I did well. Perfect. Smooch the edges. And here we go. Oop. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Alright, so yeah, it does needs a little work, but then you will have something, I think. What do you think? Do you like it or do you hate it? Let's make a nice name thing. Yes. Alright guys, what do you think? Finishing touch? I don't think so. Cool. Alright. Yep, I still need to go do the back, I know. But I also can make this a little booklet if I want. But this is nice to add two nice pictures or one at the back, but I think I am gonna. This is perfect. Yes, I like it. So what do you think? Ah, amazing, amazing. So cool. All right, so what do you think about this page? Of course, we still need to do some tags and booklets, like this one. Extra photo mat, another beautiful pocket, and a large photo frame. So, you like it? I like it as well. Alright, yeah, like I told you before, I was planning to make a pink page, but now with all this, oh my gosh, I love it. Alright guys, see you next page. It's time for me to make lunch. Bye bye. Okay guys, let's go to the back. So we're gonna keep these tags plain for now, and let's go to the back. So this one is pretty thick already, so I'm gonna try to keep the back a little flat. Alright. Okay, first let's see what's the plan. I'm gonna keep away a 2-inch. That's the plan. So we do have, let's say, a 4.5. Yep, that's what we're gonna start with. So grab a new page. A new page. And we are going to cut this down. Here we go. Let's make a fold line. And I'm not sure, no, I don't think. Let's make a 3/4 just in case. If we need something, then we have it. Alright, so a 3/4. And what did I just say? 4.5 was it not 4.5? Yeah, let's cut this a 4.5. Alright, so that's our first page. We can make another one, so we're gonna go again with a 3/4. Here we go. And this one, I actually do like it a little smaller. That's a 4.5. Let's do a 3.5. So that's 1 inch shorter than the first one. Alright, so let's work on this first. So let's work on this piece first. Let's see. I want to make a large little pocket. Do we have a leftover piece? Yep, fits nice. So let's create a 1/2 inch for the side and 1 at the bottom first. Let's fold. Yep, and let's put this 1 millimeter smaller, as always. Can't say that enough. Alright. Cut and fold. Shall we make 2 small ones? Do like that. I do like that. Then I am gonna make 1 at the top as well. Let's just split this and let's see how large this is. Okay, now we have 2 little pockets. Okay. I'm first going to put this on paper. No. I'm gonna put some tape on here. Here we go. Last night something happened extraordinary, and maybe I don't need to tell it out loud because maybe tonight it's totally opposite, but that's okay because I was very, very proud last night. Okay, so I just told you that Banshee is my daughter's dog. She is now 6 months years old. Years old, is he 6 months now? And she's adorable. She's a pain in the ass. Yep, she is. She's hard learning, but that's a Shiba issue. Shiba issue. I don't know. I can tell 1,000 times the brand, not the brand. It's not a brand. The breed. The breed. Oh my gosh. Yes, the breed. Shiba issue. Yep, that. It's definitely an issue. Oh no, she is adorable. Absolutely. But she is just a little bit more time needed to learn stuff. I never had any troubles with any dog in my entire life. This one not either, but she is just a little bit more difficult. Oh, I think I'm just gonna make these shorter. I'm definitely gonna make these shorter. So if these are these, and then I definitely need how much shorter I need. Well, actually I do want a 1 inch each, meaning that they can be a 3 inch. All right, so in the evening it's a challenge because she definitely likes to be outside. So if we're gonna take her outside, she does not want to go back inside because then she knows it's sleepy time. And it's oh my gosh, I do like a little nudge just to make it a little playful. Love that. In the meantime, I'm just gonna brabble along. I'm gonna use this one I think I like better. So I am just gonna make, as you know me, gonna make a nice template for this one. So every night it is a struggle to get her inside, and I'm gonna try to catch her with some sweets and everything, but she is so clever. She is so darn clever that it's not always working. Absolutely not. And it's also not a good thing that you need to catch her each time, because then the trust in me is gone. I noticed that she does not want to be catched, and each time during the day when I call her, she does not come because she thinks I'm gonna catch her again. So it's not a good thing that you need to catch each time the dog. So I have learned that. This is white on white, but okay. So it's a struggle. And yes, you say, why does your daughter does not do that? Well, that's another chapter. But well, first of all, I do love dogs, so I have no troubles with that. And I think my daughter was thinking too lightly on a dog, but she learns every day. But anyway, last night, that is what I was talking about. Last night I was flabbergasted because when I was taking out the smallest one, Gratje, she was going outside as well. Not a big deal, you would say. Not at the moment. But, oh, I think it's not big enough. I always check first if I have something left, but these are not big enough, so I'm definitely gonna choose another one. I think I will go for the flower one that I love. Wait just a sec. Yeah, 1 inch will do. So let me get a 1 inch. So she was going outside as well with my dog, and they pee exactly at the same time, right along each other. That's no big deal because that happens more often. But while my dog is getting inside right away after her pee, she got inside as well, and I did not have to say anything. What's happening here? What is happening? Okay, maybe she finally get the picture. Yeah, okay, I'll go to sleep. I have no idea. Maybe she wants to go to sleep. I have no idea what happens yesterday. But then when you get her inside, you have to struggle again. Because then she knows she needs to go to my daughter's bedroom for a sleep. And she not always want that as well. So I have to catch her in the living room as well. So it's a cat-mouse game to catch her. But last night she just went down in the living room. There is a nice fluffy plate where she can lay on during the day, all day long if she wants. And she really likes that blanket. And she was just laying there for okay, we go to sleep. And my daughter just has a really desire on wanting the dog in her bedroom. She sleeps better than, and who am I to say that's not what we're gonna do, because if she wants, then she can. Sometimes even in her bed, but most of the time in a nice big basket beside her bed. So that's the deal. And well, my hubby needs, normally I would pick her up, but since now my back is complaining a lot, so I'm not ever gonna lift her up again. Not ever. What's the deal? I'm not gonna pick her up. She is too heavy for me. But my hubby picked her up without a fight, without a cat-mouse fight. She just let it be, let her pick her up, let her put in the bedroom with my daughter, and she was just going to sleep. Oh, okay. What's the deal with this? I have no clue. I hope this is going to be every night now, but no idea. Maybe there is finally a time that she gets the picture. Okay, I will not fight any longer. It's bedtime, when's bedtime, and I will go. I have no clue. Please, finger crossed that it will be, because it's every night a struggle. She just likes to lay outside, so normally I put her outside an hour before we go to bed, so she had long enough fresh air and playtime. I do play with her before bedtime, but yeah, somehow she can't get enough of it, and she just don't want to go back inside the house. Knowing, I think, because then it's bedtime. I think. I have no clue. But God, a dog brain I just love. I just do. I don't know, but she is difficult. She is a difficulter breed than I ever had. Even the West Highland Terrier I have, but also the Cairn Terrier. They also are very stubborn little dogs. But this one, the Shiba Inu, okay. But she's so sweet. She is so sweet. And my dog's getting along better each day because my dogs are very, very quiet and sweet and little. And she, woo, 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 woo. You know, she is very, yeah, loud and busy and playful. And it's a puppy. It's a puppy. So, yep, I can't blame her. I definitely not. And she will get easier going. Well, when she is getting older, I know. But for now, I'm just going to keep my dogs a little away. Not away, together still. But yeah, also, I just need to take care of it all. So they don't overrunning each other. If you know what I mean. I wish I could. This one is, well, this one is this direction, but then you will see if I use that direction, but that's not a cool thing to do. So then I will use, let's see, I can go, no, I will stay with the pink this time. Pink, pink, pink. I think I'm gonna go for this pale pink. That's this size. This. Let's check. I'm just gonna see if I can save this flower a little bit. Okay. Let me cut this and I'll be back in a second. Alright, maybe I want to do some brown on here. So give me a second. I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I'm just gonna start with the first one. I peeled off the bottom. Not forgetting the tape. Go. And then this one, I'm just gonna eyeball where the middle is so I have an equal top load pocket. I'm just gonna, it should have been equal a 1 inch a top. Go, peel this off. So again, I used the top with the craft paper just to let it pop a little bit more, as you can see right here, and I added a ribbon around the design paper. And let's first check what, I think I'm gonna go for this back, meaning that I need to go a little deeper. Cutting this the same as the design paper, and then I only need this strip. Here we go. Switch the edges, of course. Now let's put this on the back. On its place. And then the top as well. So super cute, if I may say so. Hello. Planning on a little white edge. Here we go. Yep. This looks better. Okay, make sure all the corners are nice and smooth. Sometimes I like to work a little bit with these pockets. And now we can just decorate these ribbons, these bows that I just made. Super cute. Can it be cuter? And then we have these little name tags, but you can write your name on it, or maybe a little quote. They are small, but God, they are so cute. Okay, can it be cuter than this? What do you say? Okay, I'm gonna let these bows dry. Oh, so adorable. Alright, and then you can put any tag inside if you like. You also can use these ones if you want, or another one. It's totally up to you what you like to put inside, or cut ones for yourself. Alright, so I'm gonna let this dry and let's see what's next. Okay, before I go to the next one, I'm gonna apply some tape on here, and I'm not gonna make this a thicker one, so I'm just gonna use the full 3/4, and I'm just gonna apply this on top this page. There we go. Okay, now we can work on this one. Alright, so the left side I'm going to keep it plain, just with, I think, with this one. Or we even can use leftovers, but okay. Well, just a plain one. We always can see that with which one. All right, so I think I like the back something. These just flats. So I think I'm gonna make 2 square ones and 1 whole one, something like that, or maybe even a patchwork page with leftovers. I don't know, but let's do a little pocket on here. Do we have some leftovers? No, not particularly ones. All right, let's just check. Yes, of course. Let's let's make a fold line. You don't need to make a pocket. Right here, of course. But I just love that always. Alright, to the left and stay away. A little bit away from the fold line. Score and make one as well for the bottom. Let's see, how deep do we want this? Bum, 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 bum. I think a 5" will do. God, why? Why do I have a noise spot left? Why? Why? Because then I want to make more pockets, but I don't know if it fits. You don't want to make it too bulky. But you never know where I can use that. Here we go, nice big pockets. Let's see. Nicely completely to the left, so I stay a little away from this fold line. Open it up. Oh, yes, sometimes that does it. Oh my gosh. No. Stay away. Me talking to the tape. Is it getting this far that I'm talking to the tape? Why? Okay, nice big pockets. Nope, I'm not gonna do this, otherwise it's too bulky. We don't want that. What we do want is this, a little tiny bit. I think a 1/8 will do. Little fold line. A 1/8 will definitely do. It's just that tiny little bit. A tiny little bit. There we go. Yes. Tiny little bits. Now we can add this to the page, or we first can decorate this pocket. If you like to prefer that, then you can first decorate this. Yep. Let's do that. Okay guys, so my page is in between done without, of course, still need to put something in. Well, there is something inside. I did create this tag, so cute, but the rest I still let it open. But that is for so far. This looks amazing if you put something on the back. It's really nice and sturdy. So that is our first page, guys. So let's grab a new page and let's go to page 2. So page 1 is done. Yay, so cool.